Hi, this is Tegan's Horror Corner. This is the next part to the Lego Hocus Pocus Sanderson Sisters house set, where I give you spooky or horror movie facts, so come along with me to this next part. In this part, let's talk about one of the biggest horror-based shows during the 90s and 2000s, Buffy the Vampire Slayer. There are numerous universities in the US that offer Buffy studies, as they call it, which study the ins and outs of the show. And if you're obviously not from the US, there are multiple books that bring along these studies themselves. The show is technically a sequel to a movie, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which came out in 1992. Then a few years later, it was then brought to Joss Whedon again for him to make the show. Sarah Michelle Gellar and Charisma Carpenter were originally meant to be playing each other's roles. Sarah was originally cast as Cordelia due to the fact that they thought that she was too smart and too grounded to play an outsider role, but the network then was brought in and they said that Sarah Michelle Gellar was obviously a star in previous roles and was then given the role as Buffy. Seth Green is the only actor to play a role in both the TV show and the movie. He plays Willow's boyfriend, Oz, in the TV show, and he plays an uncredited role as a vampire in the movie. In season 7, Willow's girlfriend Tara was meant to be brought back to life. This was then scrapped because Amber Benson, who plays Tara, knew that she would end up having to be evil, and Tara was too sweet-natured to become evil, and it would just end up hurting the audience. Instead, Joss Whedon just had Willow move on from Tara's death eventually and move on to her next girlfriend, Kennedy. Sunnydale High has also been used in many other TV shows and movies. She's All That, Not Another Teenage Movie, Beverly Hills 90210, and Bruce Almighty. And because I always want to get in a special effects makeup fact wherever I can, the makeup took over an hour and 20 minutes to put on, and the worst part was obviously taking off. In the movie, they were just pale people with pointy teeth, and they wanted to change that so that the show didn't just have a high school girl staking normal people in the chest, and so that they obviously actually looked like vampires. Here is the progress so far. Come back for the next part.